So what's going on? So I just found out Jimmy Butler's going to the Sixers. That's a good move. That's gonna be a real good move. Now suddenly they might be the team to beat in the East because Embiid, Ben Simmons, and Butler, that could be a real serious threat. And when that be something, they end up playing Golden State. And you know the whole history about the Philadelphia Warriors and Wilt Chamberlain and all that. Wouldn't that be something? And that would definitely be a series if that comes to pass. I think Jimmy Butler would be the right solution in Philly. I'm glad he got out of Minnesota. I like Karl Anthony Towns to an extent, but sometimes his game be tender. He just don't bring it. And Andrew Wiggins, who I would have thought would have had like a light Kobe type of situation with his talent skill, he just hasn't really gotten to the next level, you know. And he made LeBron James look like a genius for trading him for Kevin Love because he doesn't even have Kevin Love's resume. And I'm not talking about what Kevin Love, Tino LeBron in the ring, but Kevin Love put up numbers and did something productive. I think the Timberwolves underachieved with Tom Thibodeau. I think Derrick Rose has been the comeback player of the year, the comeback story maybe of the decade because he's balling. But I don't know. Again, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen with all this. But Jimmy Butler going to Philly, that's definitely Jimmy Butler is a hard working player who I would consider a low first, high second tier player. One of those guys that he doesn't have the necessary talents of the superstars, but he play his behind off. He brings it every night, and he just asks for his guys to step up. That's all, and they didn't do it. So now he's in a situation where he's in Philly, and it should be really, really, because that's what Philly was missing. Philly was missing not only a guy who could make a shot, but also could get tough when it was needed because they lost those chippy games to Boston last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. So having him around with Embiid and Ben Simmons, that definitely, I think right now Boston, Toronto, I would say Philly now, Philly, Toronto, Boston, Milwaukee, the top four teams in the East, and then and I think the East overall has better teams. But after LeBron went out west, I think that the East is more competitive with the teams. I still see out west as Golden State and it's everybody else. It's only really one team you got to worry about out west, really. I haven't seen proof to change my mind otherwise. But now with the East, Jimmy Bucket's going to Philly. This is going to be real interesting how this plays out. So, but it's a good move, and that's my take. So feel free to leave them comments, hit that subscribe.